Thank you everyone for joining us here for Setting the Stage number 3. We're now live. This is a 5SP bi-weekly tournament open to NA and SA. Really focused around keeping the game and the scene in the public eye, as well as helping new players get into the game and allowing people who are already into the game a place to compete and a nice stage for them to compete on in this under-respected game. My name is Sugar Bear, and joining me tonight on the mic is Coach, fresh off their top 4 placement, Setting the Stage number 2. Coach, how you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm doing pretty good. Decided to get on the mic tonight and you know, prop up these players and show off what the game's about.
Awesome. Okay, let's get into it right away then. So we're gonna have Gustavo Banana versus swiftzx, both new players to me, so this should be interesting. And they've been called. It's actually an interesting looking bracket. We have a lot of new faces, a lot of old faces. Some people are returning to the game. Some people who are brand new to the game. It's going to be cool to see this one play out. And the returning champ is not with us this week. So one way or another, we're going to have a new champion.
Chopper D said, let's give those others a chance to shine, and I'll come and get them the next time.
Pretty much, yeah. So it's going to be swiftzx going up against Gustavo Banana. Oh my goodness, what's happening?
It's like I heard the bad fight cake sound.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. We are doing NA to SA, so we do expect some issues, but hopefully they're kept to a minimum. So, Banana, I did know they're playing Charlotte. swiftzx on Kyoshiro. This should be interesting. I've not... Ooh, okay.
All right, Gustavo Banana just kind of already down behind, but is not rushing into anything because that's what Kyoshiro generally wants from you.
For sure, yeah. The more you press him, the more he's gonna tear you apart. The way to beat this character is to get a life lead and then beat him at his own game. Turtle up.
Gustavo is gradually pulling that gap down, but swiftzx is holding it down a little bit. They're using that tsunami in a gradual movement in that that air spin get a little more damage. So Gustavo is still kind of hanging in there, but swiftzx is maintaining a pretty consistent lead right now.
Oh, and we missed that punish though. You can't let that slide. Life's pretty even right now. Speaking of slides, indeed. Oh, that's gonna do it. Now you just keep them away. Yep.
Yeah, there's not much you can really do from there. You just kind of accept your fate right there. All right, Gustavo getting a little brave. Ooh, misses the Annie. I guess we'll see, but there's not really much press on after the hit. And right now, swiftzx is kind of contained right now by Charlotte, but slides into the corner, unfortunately. So this is swiftzx's chance to turn it all around.
I mean, these two have stayed pretty even. Banana pulling ahead a little bit right now. That terribly slow hop. Oh, and there is that toad. You weren't blocking low? Too bad. Ooh, I like the attempt. That was kind of a saucy maneuver there.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, the punish wasn't that severe considering that Charlotte was sitting on a weapon flip.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Ooh, beautiful air to air and catches. Speaking of unblocked, unguarded toes. Oh no.
What do you do? What do you do? Oh, he tried.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I imagine they might have mispressed the buttons and not got the Eason.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know how much Swift has been playing the game, but sometimes it just takes a while to get used to that situation and what your options are. But the fact that they went in and went for it was the right call, regardless of the outcome. But Banana is going up one round. Swift taking their time here. This is the first of two.
Sometimes you got to take a little breather and reflect, calm that little heart rate down. That's how it is sometimes.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of taking your time. I try and wait 10 seconds after a loss at least.
All right, we both backing up the full screen. Gustavo tries to just to gap it over, and unfortunately time toad.
They're relatively even on life. Okay, I like that. That was a nice 5B.
Yep.
Punish?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not severe, but Gustavo has made up that lead, and things are quickly going down for Swift.
Oh, interesting choice of button there. That was the 3D, or 3C, excuse me.
Gotta go ahead and meditate a little bit. Maybe repay that East in this game.
Okay, I like the mash there.
Well, presses, oh, beautiful DP there. Regains the lead. Still in control, but it's pressing the issue maybe a little too much. So a straight hit can bring Charlotte down. But so far, things are looking good for Swift. Then comes in with the jump in off the whiff and takes that round.
Yep, set point now. 1 round away for Banana.
So he's sitting on raise, so there's a lot of good things that can happen here. So we're going to take it slow. Ah, the slide did not go deep enough and ran straight into the toad's mouth. A little bit of that that passiveness. It was just a pretty awkward situation there, but Gustavo comes out and comes out on top. All right, there we go. Using that bar. Ooh.
Yeah, interesting attempt there on the WFT. That could have worked. Oh, whoa, no. Just stopped holding back. Just stopped holding back. There must have been some panic there or something.
Yeah, you know, you don't have your absolute guard and everything, so sometimes your finger slips off, and that can be it. But nonetheless, it's still a good situation for Gustavo because the bar is gone. They got their full bar, and they have a massive lead, which is Charlotte is good at sitting in lead, and Kiyoshiro's not generally great at taking one back. So, like all the cards right now are in Gustavo's favor.
Yeah, I like that jump. That was a good idea there. Definitely took care of the toad option. And with the jump, A-B closing it out for Gustavo Banana. Very good stuff. This is their first time entering our tournaments, and looking forward to seeing more of the Charlotte in the future.
Solid stuff from Gustavo. Good stuff to both players.
Yeah, for sure. Swift is going to head on down to losers. Now, I did want to say about Banana, they've been constantly asking for games ever since they joined. So they're definitely, I think it was good to see that hard work pay off. Okay. Let's see here. We're having issues with one person joining the lobby, but don't have time to worry about that. So get to it. Up next, we're going to have Slashmaru versus InitialDrive.
So we got the Fight Cave Fanatic versus the DMV Dad.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen InitialDrive playing 5SP, but it looks like he's gotten back into it, so that's exciting. You know, more players, the better. He's had plenty of success in the past.
Yep, I'm guessing that schedule's been freed up because I've definitely been seeing InitialDrive asking for games more and more often. So I'm glad he decided to enter. He's definitely probably the person I've played the most in this game, actually. Well, somewhere him and Slashmaru, somewhere I can't figure out, but it's one of the two.
All right, we're waiting for them to get in the game.
So Slashmaru, known for having an armory of characters, you know, that they can go to. We usually see the Gyra, the Charlotte, the Ghetto. That's usually what they do, but they're versatile enough because they love the game so much that they got at least a decent handle on a good amount of the cast. And from InitialDrive, it's likely we'll see Yoshitora, but definitely he has a handle on Howamaru too. Those are the two main characters you'll generally see, but he got that Kiyoshiro there.
Okay, so we're going to have InitialDrive on the left and Slashmaru on the right.
All right, so it looks like they're going with Yoshitora and Gyra respectively. So, yeah, so Gyra's got to look out for those jump heavies and, you know, be willing to meet Yoshitora in the air, but you can't just be jumping too willy-nilly because Yoshitora does have that control over jumping opponents. So it's definitely, you're looking for some reads there. And speaking of reads, we got two from each opponent. Yeah, and that's the hard part. It's difficult to anti-air Yoshitora from the ground with Gyra, and you don't have like the option to run under that some characters do. There it is. Didn't hit deep enough, so there was a big command grab waiting, but the pursuit misses. But so does that stand heavy from initial drive. All right, backdashing to check that grab.
And there it is, Slashmaru with that trademark T1000 walk. He will just walk you down. It's crazy.
Yeah, he definitely has that grasp on Gyra where it's like he knows how to spin the health and just impose the terror. Even if you know it doesn't always work out, you always know that there's a threat there.
Well, it was good on initial drive, I feel like, to do that run-up throw. Like, Slash had sort of been lulled into his own movement there by that point, so he just wasn't ready for the throw. And now another run-up throw into the instant Botan. That's a nice life lead for initial drive.
Yep, initial drive taking full control of this match, and Slashmaru are gonna opt for some meditation. He's already looking pretty hefty on the state of nothingness.
If he can find his way to the third round. I mean, right now it's not looking too good. Oh, what do you do? Slashmaru just on a razor's edge right now.
Yeah. Well, Gyra is I was gonna say the Gyra is the kind of character who can definitely turn it around. This is the concept, but Slashmaru playing that slow game like you mentioned, and it's just being like just availing themselves to being ran up grabbed, and that's what it's there for, right? To keep you from keeping the game from going too slow. So you have to like actively participate and be preemptive at times.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I do love the posture from him, the slow sort of menacing movement, but at the same time, too slow and you're going to get grabbed.
Yep, and there's an initial drive looking for that grab again, but Slashmaru decides not to stand on the ground. So we got initial drive back to the corner, and there it is again. You're seeing those run-up throws, and Slashmaru's not really ready for them.
I mean, as someone who plays fairly defensive, not fairly, very defensive, sometimes being paid, it doesn't matter anymore once you land that grab. Everything that happened before, irrelevance. Pretty much even at this point.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's the other thing about Gyra. Like, if you have those awkward air hits where you can't quite get advantage, and Gyra's command grab is so fast that he can like snatch you out of those really awkward moments where you don't actually have a frame advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he can just be mashing out that buffer in any gap in your pressure. You're going to get caught. Nice bow tie.
All right. Oh, yep. Nice chunky damage there. Slashmaru on the back ropes, but at least it's up around, so. There it is. And you're starting to see some small adjustments from Slashmaru where he's noticing where initial drive is trying to get that grab in, but it's not quite successfully countering it.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to be more aware. Oh my goodness, big 5AB runs right in, works out for him, catches the recovery on that hop.
Yep. So we saw two big adjustments, right? Just threw a big heavy in initial drive's face for one, and then saw it and then tried to counter hop, but initial drive delayed the throw just long enough.
Oh, nice anti-air grab there. Oh, wow. Look at that hitbox. Yeah, pretty tense. Okay, nice jump AB.
Yep, takes a big chunk of damage, and now things are looking Gyra's way because now you got to get in his face and start getting stuff, and that's where Gyra's kit just really opens up.
Nice weight. That's a great patience there. Okay, initial drive in the blue now. Chooses to meditate, builds it up a little bit. Okay, nice hit.
Slashmaru flinched.
Yeah, 2 for flinch, and not this time, though. Whoa, I gotta feel like that was a mistake. Built up all that save nothingness to be in the lead and then rage explode.
Uh-oh. So speaking of state of nothingness.
Oh, I like the attempt. He's looking for the cross up there. Gets the throw on Slashmaru. Now he's got a little bit of a lead. All the time in the world, though, for Slashmaru, but he's already rage exploded. He needs to try and do something with this. Ooh, that was
looking
scary.
for the throw. Yeah, the hop hitbox like barely saved initial drive there.
Oh, that was a back hit.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah, fortunately no convert. Oh,
What is that 3C, 6C?
Yeah,
What is that?
that's 60 where he just like kicks up for the low. It hit him at like the last tippy toe frame. That was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, that was
But,
like super active.
And yeah, it was pretty interesting because at the end of it, InitialDrive was dying to the strategy they were winning with, right? The run up grab, because Slashmaru was aggressively looking for it now.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like Slash has changed his tempo. He doesn't seem to want to do that, but he's just trying to be more aware of the throw at the very least. That being said, InitialDrive now, early lead here in game 3.
Slashmaru not bothered, just goes ahead and puts that in the meditation pot. Yeah, oh, that unfortunate trade with the air grab.
Ooh, too far.
Mm-hmm.
InitialDrive trying to stay more airborne. At least that's what it seems like. Ooh, nice caw. That could have been scary.
Oh, yeah. And that's, again, another check for the run-up grab, just trying to put active frames out there. It's just the standing heavy is a little nebulous because it'll tend to go through the hop hitbox as we've seen like a couple times already.
Yeah, for sure. That hop has just been going right over 5AB. So that adjustment is not working anymore. At least not right now. Ooh, 7 seconds though. You don't have a lot of time, man. You need a command grab yesterday. Yeah, nice cancel there off the jump AB into the DP. InitialDrive again on set point.
Gotta meditate a little bit, and then we're gonna box InitialDrive in. And I think Slashmaru is reacting to the forward movement, which is why they're getting snapped out at Nadesco.
There's
like
that run up throw.
Yep, there it is again.
I think that was a good time. There'd been enough calm that just caught Slash off guard again. Run up throw in this game, you know, it's a set amount of damage, but it's just so quick. It is a very strong tool.
Yeah, it forces you to preemptively like kind of deal with it, because when someone's running at you, you have to decide, are they gonna fully commit to this? And then there's the spacing considerations of the hop. So with the way Slashmaru is playing, it's a pretty effective strategy.
Yeah, but just gets caught with that Nadeshko there. InitialDrive on the return, taking it over Slashmaru. No small feat. All right. And there we have it. That was 2-1. Let's take a look at things here real quick. Before I start my match, let me just make sure that everything's been called. All right, so it's going to be me versus Moebius. One of the unfortunate things is since I stream, like, I don't know, all my matches have to be played, so it's a pain in the ass. Give me 1 second here. I'm super excited to have Moebius here. For anyone who's not familiar, they're super active in the Vampire Savior community. Really, really strong QB player. I don't know, just the fact that they have the slightest interest in 5SP really excites me, because they're definitely the kind of person that you want interested in your game. Just really good for the community all around, I feel like. Okay.
Yeah,
so.
people just openly enjoying the game, helps other people come in, and, you know, streams like this, you know, someone comes across it and is like, this game looks pretty cool. And then, you know, next thing you know, they're in the Discord asking for games.
All right, I will be right back.
All right. So we're gonna have Sugar Bear versus Moebius, who is rocking the Sogetsu, and Sugar Bear rocking the signature Kyoshiro. Sugar Bear known for that heavy lane defensive play. And you know, Sogetsu has that capability as well with the water pillars, the bubbles, so they can play a little safe. So they can kind of test Kyoshiro at ranges that a lot of other characters can, but unfortunately, Moebius is like slightly off the mark, even though the ideas are sound. Block on the overhead, good stuff. Both players searching for a throw, but not quite in range getting those hops. So we're gonna bubble out. And Sugar Bear, you know, doesn't have to run into any of that. So we're throwing the tsunamis, we're chilling, we're not walking into those fountain ranges. Ooh, whiff on the down heavy. So right now, Moebius is trying to find some kind of hit, some kind of spacing where they can just start being effective. But right now, Sugar Bear is aggressively defending that mid-range. Not committing too hard, not trying to get counter hit, but Moebius is starting to gradually hit the mark with those fountains. All right, yeah, Moebius was pretty hungry for that throw, but Sugar Bear did not give it up. 1 round up. That medium slash comes up from the top rope and is got a nice lead going, which forces Kiyoshiro to come to you, but Sugar Bear takes it right back. And all Kiyoshiro really needs is that kind of singular lead to just kind of keep control of a match. But regardless, right now Moebius has the corner advantage, I say, as Sugar Bear runs up with the grab, puts out the flame in case there was a front roll. Using that, that's really smart from Moebius to use that bubble as a kind of like a wall to come in and not have to worry about directly dealing with Kiyoshiro's pokes, but it was short-lived. Can't quite find a mark. Was trying to jump in, was trying to run in for a poke, and it's like Sugar Bear's always like a hair out of the range, which has to be frustrating for Moebius. So let's see if they can run it back. So Sugar Bear up 1. All right, we're throwing those tsunamis. Moebius trying to take it nice and slow. Sugar Bear just taking their time as well. And now Kiyoshiro has that life lead, which the higher that life lead gets, the more that burden rises because you have to take a lot of damage from Kiyoshiro. And that's a good start, right? A good knockdown from the fountain. Got the bubble there for protection. Checks the run up with a jab. Ooh, nice hop over the fireball. Doesn't do anything with the recoil. Nice air to air from Kiyoshiro. Jumping against Kiyoshiro is pretty dangerous as he has really good air to airs. But in exchange, you know, Kiyoshiro has a really floaty jump that's hard to check. I mean, that's easy to check if you're on the ground. Yeah, Moebius is trying to poke, but Sugar Bear doesn't really have to commit too hard. Just putting out the tsunamis, poking any of the approaches, and this kind of a slow burn, and catches Moebius' ankles, and with that pursuit gets a nice little 40%. All right, there it is again. And so now that Moebius is kind of like cooled down and trying to, you know, trying to cautiously approach Sugar Bear turns up the aggression to 10. It's a kind of a classic tactic when, you know, a zoner or, you know, a mid-range character kind of catches you out. They just, you know, they take advantage of your wariness and they turn the game around. And Moebius was not quite ready for that, but good effort on their part. And good stuff to Sugar Bear for taking the 2-0.
Yo, shoutouts to Moebius. I hope we see more of them in the future. As I said, they're just definitely the kind of person you want involved in your game. So I'm super excited to have them here, and we'll see what happens to them in the loser side of the bracket. And it's cool seeing a Songi as well. So excited all around. All right, let's look at where we're at here. Did Fabian check in? Did we ever get Fabian?
Yeah, he was having some issues, but they're playing right now.
Okay, so, and we got some losers running. All right, so we're gonna have to do me and Joaco, but let's do Small versus Tao, and then Topo versus whoever, and SlamTown versus InitialDrive will be off stream.
Yep.
Okay, let me go ahead and call. So I'm curious who Tao is playing tonight. We know that Small is going to come with their Hanzo, and right now Small is just incredibly consistent. I feel like they've gotten 3rd place the past 2 weeks, and that's no easy feat. And they're doing with Hanzo. Their Hanzo's great. I'm very excited about Small. We all know Tao, super consistent. Just for my money, one of the best fighting game players you haven't heard of yet. Moebius, if you can hear me, you sure can. If you can find your opponent, go for it. And they're in.
Everything has that, you know, that guy who labs and looks through the games and just has that like encyclopedic knowledge, and they love to play. But you know, you don't always like see them out and about for whatever reason.
Oh my gosh, is this real? Is this really what we're doing? I know that Small will play Nako sometimes, and I know that Tao is about having fun above all else, even though they are very competitive. Okay, nope. Hanzo, what is Tao gonna do? Is it Rimu? I guess it is. Okay. I've definitely seen Tao play Rimu in the past. It's not the top 2 characters that I think of. Typically, it's Rayra or Galford, but I have seen him do Rimu.
Yeah, and I know he played a good amount of Rimu in 7, so you know he definitely has knowledge of the character. But we got the Slinky already doing work.
Yeah, and I'll say it again. Small is just very strong with their Hanzo. Tao, he's not really putting active time into the game, but it really doesn't matter. The dude just is able to come in and what? did you see that?
The hitbox of dreams.
Dude, oh my gosh, that was insane. Who cares what I was talking about? That was stupid. Okay, nice run under 6-6 AB there. That was cool.
And Small using that movement to just try to avoid Rimaruru's tricks. Oh, that was a big opportunity for a punish, but chases down with the jumping heavy.
Yeah, and Tao just all over the place. That jump C there, the little demon foot, it looked like it hit cross up, but it was also low enough that was deep. That was a combo into the universal overhead, believe it or not.
Ducks the grab, but no punish. And now we're looking almost a half life there. Now, like 30%. Got the clash. Hanzo disarm. Still has special moves at their disposal. But gives Tao opportunity to kind of take the initiative. But the Slinky there. That Slinky's been operating kind of like as a protective wall at Poke Small.
Okay, they're trying to throw each other first. Ooh, gosh, that roll into the command grab. Didn't kill? That is incredibly surprising.
All right, Tao's like, I'm probably not going to win this, so I'm going to go ahead and take some meditation, but they're still going to fight.
Yeah, and there's that, quote, instant overhead shuriken there, closing it out. Here we go. 1 round apiece, game 1. Roll into nothing. Ooh, that was deep, but didn't react in time. Still gets that 6-6 AB.
The awkward trade throw in this game.
Yeah, that goofy throw. And then no one really knows what causes it. But right now, Small's got Tao down to about, I'd say, 40% health.
Tao's on the ropes. Rimaru is quite fragile.
Yeah, another underrepresented character. I'd love to see her more, but great jump AV there from Small. Gets the goofy throw, saves Tao's life. Tao deep in the blue. Runs right into the roll command grab. Small taking game 1.
Running straight into Hanzo's loving arms.
Indeed. Now, knowing Tao, he's not going anywhere. He has a tendency to pick a character and just rock it.
It's like, is this what I'm doing? You know, it's like you go to your closet. It's like, this is what I'm wearing today.
Yeah, for sure.
Got the nice fit. And I like that about Tao.
Now we have the community-approved hype stage, the ghetto stage with the hype track.
All right. Sniping with that running heavy. You get that universal overhead and a punish on the Hanzo's overhead.
Ooh, I like the deflect attempt. That was tricky, but gets punished.
Ooh, gets over the teleport. Dot, check for throws. Didn't check for that one, though.
Nah. He did nice 4D there. That neutral hop was, oh my gosh. Small is very good with the air throws on Hanzo.
It's like you saw that startup of that platform, and Small was just like, you know, just incredibly precise.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, the little pursuit closes it out. That was crazy. Those shurikens just barely missed Rimu's foot. Tao found a way to close it out. Really cool there from Tao.
Ground platform to kind of disrupt.
Big pursuit. Nice.
Yep. Things are going in Small's favor, but a nice heavy. Rimuru's not just gonna do that much damage, but it still hurts.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now, in my opinion, okay, nice throw into the corner. Tao now on the ropes. He's up around, so it's not dire, but ooh, nice trade, definitely in his favor. Boy, ooh, runs right into the low teleport attack there. Here we are, Small set point.
Ooh, got the jumping heavy. Oh, it pursues with another jump heavy air there. One of the strongest air airs in the game, I feel.
Okay.
All right. Ooh.
Nice punish.
Okay, nice. Yep. Staying tricky with those teleports. Tao being a little more smarter about getting hit by the slinkies there.
I don't know if y'all saw that, but that hitbox on the Rimu jump kick is stupid. Anyways, Small in the blue right now. Life's relatively even. Smallest has a lot of meditation. Town now in the blue, trying to mash out the stay of nothingness there. Speaking of which, we're going to see some tricks. There it is. Oh, nice block from Tao. Yo! Okay, this activation goes to the throw. What are you going to do, Tao? Does he know what to do? Okay, throw.
I feel like Rimuru is more of a rage character than a state of nothingness.
Oh, is this death? Wow.
Oh, not quite. All right. Using that platform to stay tricky.
Oh.
Tries to come in from the top rope. Ooh.
What is going to happen here? This is so close. Oh, yo, what a good chase down from Small. Good stuff.
Yeah, I imagine that Tao was priming that jumping kick, and Small wanted nothing to do with it. I had that button ready.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, that was sort of wild. I saw that jump kick. Like, Small was literally behind her. It's like her backside had a hitbox. It was wild.
Yeah, it's like known for just being super active once she does it. And so she can just basically, you know, hit it like as she's jumping up, and it'll still be kind of active on the way down. Like, it's just the kind of nature of that move. So it allows her to have like instant overhead setups and stuff like that.
Okay, so Small taking it over Tao 2-0. Up next, we're going to have me and Hawako. Now, we actually played earlier today, a 1-5, and it was incredibly close. I think Hawako had the lead early on, and he's definitely been putting a lot of thought into the Kyo matchup. So this is, I'm concerned. This can go either way. So let's go ahead and do it.
All right. Rolling into the match. So this should be Sugar Bear versus JoacoBrody. I don't think the uh-oh. Are we having technical difficulties? Okay, we're just resetting the game. Getting back to character select. Alright. Alright, so Wako playing Kazuki. And Sugar Bear on that signature Kyoshiro. So Kazuki known for that heavy aggression, the big damage, the exploding pants, which even though it's vulnerable to throws, it's very, very invincible to strikes, and so it can be used in a number of situations. Those fireballs, the fireball and the wave don't exactly clash, so it's interesting zoning there. Coming on the top rope with the overhead, gets a charge. Now it's just kind of taking their time, trying to gate Sugar Bear in the corner to the point where Sugar Bear had to use a little invincibility. All right, got a knockdown with that universal overhead, gets a charge. Still trying to gate Sugar Bear in the corner, but Sugar Bear, you know, has the knowledge of those pokes, ranges, and patterns that the opponents kind of have. And Kazuki there tried to push the issue. It's a little too much. Get a big fireball to the face. So Alco has the lead there. Sugar Bear in down straights, but we'll still keep pushing the issue and see what we can do to Kyoshiro. Not let Kyoshiro get any rest there. We got throws, we got pokes, we got pursuits, we got everything. And I don't even think Kyoshiro has a good punish on those pants. I could be wrong. All right, Wako getting a little overexcited and running into a few pokes, and is potentially gonna lose that life lead. Sugar Bear escapes from the corner. Kind of a weak punish on that running heavy there, but Wako's still pretty much in control. Clips those feet and manages to tie up on the rounds. So we're going to round 3. Sugar Bear gonna opt to roll back to get some spacing. Wako uses that same time to get some a single charge, but doesn't want to get too pressed into the corner. but it looks like it's a little too late for that. Sugar Bear gradual pushing back, getting space, getting out of the way, using those back dashes and back rolls to just kind of completely disengage and force Wako to kind of run back in. All right, but we got a max charge on the fireball. All right, we got that back dash DP. Oh, good hit. We got the full conversion. Nah, we got the burst on deck. There's still a little slowdown on effects, so that instead of that universal overhead was a little slow at the beginning for Sugar Bear, but Sugar Bear manages to push that out. But excellent stuff from Waco's giving Sugar Bear a run for his money. So this is a really competitive match here. All right, looking for a poke and a fireball, and Sugar Bear showing some uncharacteristic forward movement there, coming over the top rope. But now Sugar Bear stuck in the corner, and Waco is taking full control. We got that full charge fireball put into that air grab, and that instant overhead doing work. Gets over the throw, no punish, but you know, still pretty much in control. There it is. It's pressing, and I think they were using that threat of that fireball to come in and press that grab. So good stuff from them. And it's another big damage there. Nearly half life on Kyoshiro, which is not where Kyoshiro wants to be. But Waco is still kind of pressing the issue there. Which I understand. You don't want to give Kyoshiro any time to rest and recover, but at the same time, you don't want to put your lead in too much jeopardy. But so far, it's working out for them. All right. Yeah, Sugar Bear is under the situation where they may lose the round, so burst is appropriate here to get some momentum back. But good old-fashioned tick throw takes game 2 for Waco, so we're tied up 1-1. Sugar Bear gonna roll back in there with Kazuki, and then we're gonna roll into the dojo. See who's teaching who a lesson. And poking at those feet, using that tsunami. Gating Kazuki in the corner, using those pokes to kind of contain. But Waco finds the way in, gets a knockdown, and now the situations are reversed. So Sugar Bear's trying to get some aggression, just trying to not get gated in. But the damage differential is not working out for Sugar Bear. Kazuki got that fireball charging up. Runs into a few pokes, and that life lead is now gone. Ooh, looking for a deflect, nothing there, but not a big punish. It's really aggressive with these tick throws and gets the small pursuit to close out the round. So we'll see if Sugar Bear is gonna come up with some answer for those tick throws. All right, gets that back hit to the corner. Now it's just testing to see how many pokes Kazuki's willing to run into. Ooh, good hit. Good check with the heavy. Again, catches that deflect. And Sugar Bear has found like a kind of a rhythm. The DP, we're keeping Kazuki contained. And yeah, Waco's just gonna go ahead and take a level. Good idea for them. You know, might as well go into the next round with just a little better off than you were before. Put some good damage on Sugar Bear, containing the corner. Ooh, that crouch heavy. Oh, what, that combo was crazy. Sugar Bear takes the lead in almost an instant. Well, I think we're about even. Oh, catches that fireball charge with a heavy. It's not letting any of Waco's loose go in check. So now it's just trying to get that Isen. And that is successful. Waco takes it 2-1. GG's to both players. Great match. Great set.
Yo, shout out to Huaca. That was really well played by him. Oh shit, I accidentally exited. Oh my god, hold on.
Uh-oh, rip.
Yeah, hold up. Hold up. Oh no. Oh my gosh, is the whole thing borked? Wait a minute, hold up. Hold up. Oh my god, did I just fuck this up? No, it was good. That was good. That was a good match. Hopefully we run it back. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, there it is. Join. Okay, sick. Oh, I thought I killed the whole lobby accidentally. Okay, cool. All right, we're back. Okay, so that brings us to Not quite top 8. Let's see. Is anything running right now? Ollie, do we have anything called?
All the green stuff is called.
All the green stuff is called?
Yeah, so if you wanted to do... if you wanted to go right into winner's top 8, you can do Fabian versus SmalleNDU.
Problem is I'm going to have to play my losers round match. Does that put me against Tonfa? This is why I hate... It's so weird having to stream all my matches.
Oh, sorry. What was the score for your set?
2-1.
You won 2-1?
I lost 2-1.
Oh, okay. So, yes, you can do you versus Tonfa.
Okay.
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna take ourselves a little trip down to the other bracket.
Yeah, so let's...
Many names.
Yeah, we're going to have to run Topo and Ollie off stream, and then I will run mine versus Tonfa on stream. I wish there was a better alternative to this. I need to do some research because it's just... I want to compete. I think people will like me to compete, but I don't want to have to stream every single one of my matches. It's obnoxious.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Okay. All right, I will be right back.
Alright, so for those wondering, the winner side of top 8 is then decided. We got FabianXP versus SmalleNDU, JoacoBrody versus SlamTown. So now we're gonna see if we can get that settled on the loser side and we can get our top 8. Yeah, Sugar Bear versus Tonfa. So we got a DMV battle here. Tonfa known for that Resetsumaru, but also has a Jubi on deck. But looks like we're gonna see the mean Hawamaru there. Out there shoulder checking and throwing sand in people's faces. Alright, let's see how it goes. Alright, so Tonfa opts to get some space. Already he's kind of in the corner, but using those fireball checks, which if Resetsumaru hits those fireballs, the heavy pursuit is basically guaranteed in almost nearly every situation. He gets a light pursuit off the he's using that proximity DP there. Alright, Sugar Bear trying to contain in the corner. Tonfa really hasn't given up that much help until that grab. Opts not to roll into the flames there. Alright. Oh, tries to almost trades with that far heavy there. Tries to check Sugar Bear's ankles, but Sugar Bear ain't having it. So Sugar Bear's gotten into their zone where they find that mid range, and he starts checking everything their opponent does, looking for the movement, looking for the air, checking the toes, and just gradually gives us space to just a frustrated opponent. And there's that signature weapon flip from Resetsumaru. I want to say it's the fastest in the game. It's like 2 frames, and it punishes practically everything. And so if you kind of hit a button or mistime anything, it can kind of suck you in. So it's one of the stronger ones. But right now, Sugar Bear's got a rhythm going. He's kind of checking Tonfa. And Tonfa, and yeah, when you see that Resetsumaru with Rage, you're going to see a lot of the shoulder checks. You're going to see a lot of the medium slashes because they allow Resetsumaru to kind of combo into that weapon flip. But now that Rage has subsided, it's back to Sugar Bear taking control. The fireballs are not really doing too well because Sugar Bear doesn't really have much reason to commit from where he's standing, especially with Kyoshiro, who already has kind of like floaty jumps. But ooh, good air-to-air check from Tonfa there. Yeah, misses with the slide, got a whiff punish from Sugar Bear. So Tonfa's gonna have to decide if he's gonna sit on that meter or not. Well, it looks like Sugar Bear made a decision for him with that that chip kill with the flames. So 1 up Sugar Bear. Tonfa taking a moment to the side, decides to switch to the other character that I mentioned, the good old Jubei. All black Jubei. So he's gonna opt for more, mid-range control with those pokes, especially those medium slashes, those jumping medium slashes. And there it is. You're already seeing 2 big whiff punish come out from Jubei. Has a fireball to match the Tsunami. But Sugar Bear not deterred, getting those big pokes in. And Tonfa adopting a very similar strategy to Sugar Bear, which is why Sugar Bear is breaking the tempo with the Toad there. Tonfa jumps to throw. Doesn't really get anything from it. Gonna go ahead and get some meditation in. Throwing fireballs. The Sugar Bears just taking their time and gradually pressing Tonfa to the corner. Hop over the fireball, checking the toes. Sugar Bears in no rush. Tonfa's figure out a plan. So these characters kind of have a similar weakness in that they don't have like really strong tools to just get in there and rip you open. Outside of the basic system stuff, a run up grab, they thrive off control. So they want to like kind of be right in this scenario where their pokes are still valuable and they don't have like a life deficit they got to work off of. Ooh, big parry from Tonfa. And those parries take a lot of damage. They're a big read, but they are a big reward as well. Speaking of big rewards, Sugar Bear putting a heavy slash in Tonfa's face there. Ooh. Throw on the whiff jumped in. Sugar Bear tapping that jump in. Doesn't seem like Tonfa can keep up with the fireball game, but again, both these players are kind of more or less in the same boat right now. But Sugar Bear's up around, so Tonfa has to be extra careful. So it looks like Tonfa's gonna opt to sit on his bar, but I don't know who has the life lead now. I'm pretty sure it's Sugar Bear. Now I know it's Sugar Bear. So Tonfa has to decide, yeah. There it is. And gets over that medium slash from Sugar Bear. And man, this is the combo to the Easton. Going into the 3rd round without a rage bar, but hey, it's better than to go to elimination. You get eliminated, really. So Sugar Bear sitting on the full rage bars. Already got Tonfa boxed in, but a good throw is gonna do wonders for switching the momentum up for Tonfa. All right, we got a recoil canceling to the fireball. I imagine catching Sugar Bear moving there. Sugar Bear gradually getting that life lead back, using that benefit of the positioning. So Tonfa, you putting in some more jumps to kind of catch those pokes out. Oh, beautiful reflect from deflect, excuse me, from Sugar Bear. It's that heavy as a result. Ah, that's what happens when you get too anxious. You don't watch those toes. We got that Toad into heavy pursuit to close it out 2-0. Good stuff for Sugar Bear and great stuff from Tonfa.
Okay, GG's. Yeah, I like the choice with Jubei there. I think that was a really smart choice. I really like that character, and Tonfa actually played it super well. Maybe we'll see more Jubei in the future. But good stuff to Tonfa.
Agreed.
Okay. How are we doing? Talon, Slashmaru? I think we're top 8 now.
Yeah, at least for winner's side. I think we still have a couple more losers to play out. Oh no. Yeah, I guess once Talon Slashmaru is decided, then we'll have our top 8.
Yeah, it looks like that's still. Looks like Topo over Ollie, and we're waiting on Tal versus Slash. That's gonna be a close one. I think we can just go ahead and get right into top 8. I saw a message from Hawako. We're not gonna do a break before top 8. We're just gonna slam it out. So up next we're gonna do Fabian versus Small. So this is, if I'm not mistaken, Colombia versus Chile. But yeah, we're officially in top 8 winners now.
And this should be Fabian's first time on stream for the night, right?
Yeah, and I think it's their first time entering one of our brackets too, so this is good. Yeah, there's a lot of competition coming out of Colombia. Chile, Argentina, Brazil, definitely hotbeds. Looks like they might have some issues connecting. We'll see here. No, okay. Oh my gosh, is this really what's going on?
I guess I gotta wait to see.
Yeah. Nope. There was ghetto there for a second.
All right, so we got
Small on the left,
Charlotte here,
and FabianXP on the right.
starting things off with that medium slash there, taking control. Ooh, comes off the top rope with the heavy, but that fadeaway jump from Hanzo does the trick. It's a small stink hanging in there with just a couple of heavies. All right, checking that bayonet lunge with the slide there. Fabian extremely active with Charlotte, not trying to fall for any of Hanzo's tricks. All right, puts a poke behind that fireball. Ooh, rolling to command grab. So things are looking better for Small. Ooh, good punish on the running heavy. Gradual pokes, but it's Small who gets the better of those exchanges with some big buttons there. But speaking of some big buttons, you got Fabian coming up the top rope. Yeah, refuses to sit still so that Small can have like a stationary target for those teleports. It is just constantly taking control.
Excuse me. Fabian is a name that I've seen around Fightcade quite a bit, but I haven't gotten to watch a lot of their matches. I'm much more familiar with JoacoBrody. But you can see, very competent. Unarmed Charlotte, not a care in the world.
Just out there cruising. Yeah, not too worried. You know, it's just actually Small's.
Oof. It was funny. Small had enough time to sort of go and make a sandwich and still run in before Charlotte finished up that pickup.
It's pretty funny, but Small manages to get that round at the end. Smart use of that bar there just to stay alive. But there's no rage explosion to stop these stray hits.
Yeah, it just looked like a lot of unfortunate things happening back to back there. Allows Fabian to take that one. First game going to Fabian. This is still first to two. Small, very accomplished. So I know they're going to come back with some sort of adjustments. We're going to have to wait and see what those are.
All right, well, there's the adjustment. Just rolls through the poke and gets the command grab. And that is Fabian's favorite opener.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone with a command grab is ultimately strong, like right from the get-go. Roll command grab is just such a strong tactic, as you can see here. Very good. But outside of command grab, Hanzo doesn't get a lot of damage. You'll notice he has to do a lot of pursuits to get much of anything. But here we go. Into the corner with a throw. No, you're done. Nice jump there from Fabian. Just a good idea to stay airborne at that point.
Yeah, that's gotta been like Fabian's like game plan, right? It's just like, I don't want to get caught up in teleports, and at the very least, Small's gonna have to like hard guess where I'm gonna be at when you do them.
Yeah, it was a nice little pursuit there. Oh, whiffs the grab. No harm, no foul though. Empty jump into grab. Small, very tiny lead. Nice punish though. That 6-6C is lightning quick, folks. Back turn gets a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Gets the corner, gets the damage. We good. Oh, rolls right into the bayonet lunge. Misspaces the roll into command grab there. Yeah, still looking for it, but doesn't pull the trigger that time.
Okay, again with a 6-6. I know Small wants to hold on to that bar, but again, it's exactly how that last round ended. Just in the air at the right time is FabianXP. Going to take that over Small 2-0. Small going to head down to the loser's side of the brackets.
And even though it was quick, you know, it was still in a lot of ways competitive. This is one of those weird things about the game.
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like in 5SP you really have to be very predictive. The tempo is too high to turtle. I mean, as you can see, like I try and turtle for my life, but it isn't always effective at high levels. I feel like the game doesn't really allow that too much. So you need to be able to predict and be willing to commit. And sometimes just nature of the game and by you know, what I just said, like sometimes you're just gonna get blown up.
Yeah, and Fabian was like kind of like exemplifying that by, you know, the jumping, the constant poke checks. It was like Hanzo's looking for me to be here. Hanzo's looking to roll command grab, and then you saw in like the later rounds where you know, Hanzo was rolling, and then he was rolling straight into a bayonet lunge because Fabian was actively putting something in that space to kind of deter that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they both made a decision and just one of them was more right than the other. But I've got a lot of faith in Small. They're going to head on down to losers. We'll see what they can do down there. We're in top 8 territory now, so we're going to see it all. But up next is going to be JoacoBrody versus SlamTown Alpha. The man from SlamTown. We haven't gotten to see them here yet today, but rest assured they've been working their way through the bracket. We're going to expect Gal from them, and Joaco definitely going to be that cast. So I'm pretty darn sure we know what we're going to see here. You can update the names. You guys are good to go. All right. So, yep, as we expected.
SlamTown, the second place runner-up in our last tournament. All right, checks that fireball charge. Things are not looking good for Joaco. Gets those feet checked. And that was over basically a blink of an eye. This is that fireballs. Checking with that that running light slash. Just try to you know, check the air, set up the chip grab, but unfortunately misses the throw there. But exploding pants, very invincible. Hard to challenge from the air for sure. Gal counting on that big damage to turn things around, using that recoil cancel to kind of challenge, but get a little elbow to the face to close it out for Joaco.
Oh gosh, oh, and he just does the neutral jump. That's the SlamTown special number 568. A nice shoulder check there.
Baby, got to get the book.
Yeah. Oh, nice hop. Okay, into the throw. Joaco, that's a lot of damage to take. Yep, 5AB, good stuff.
One of the characters that can just like consistently put something on exploding pants.
Yes, I learned that very quickly that, yeah, even Kyo struggles to do that. You sort of have to predict when the pants are coming out if you're going to punish it.
Tries to get a little tricky, but that's the downside to Gal is he's just generally very safe, but high reward in exchange. All right, nice air to air. Just sweeping Joaco out of the air. Joaco looking for a grab and decide and sees that SlamTown was in the air and decides to go ahead and put the pants out there. Very good anti-air. What up grab just when the opponent's thinking a little too hard. Ah, not quite.
Lightning does not strike twice. He got away with it one time. Second time, not so much. But that big punish again.
Yeah, taking those pokes while Gal's in rage is not very fun.
No, it hurts something awful.
All right, the recoil cancel. You got Kazuki pushed to the corner. Misses the punish, but still in control. Light pursuit. It's not pressing the issue way too hard. It's mainly just trying to take advantage of Joaco's impatience. Gets the grab there off the running light.
When he catches him trying to backdash or something, SlamTown smells blood. Oh, he wanted it. He always wants it. He went for the special number 323, but it didn't work out. However, SlamTown's going to take it with the hit grab. That headbutt does a lot of damage. Very good stuff from Slam. Joaco going to head on down to losers, but they aren't done yet. Good stuff from SlamTown.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Like Walko's like, I got a copy of the book, but he didn't know that SlamTown already put out the second edition.
Okay. Let's take a look here. So up next we're gonna have Tao versus Topo. Seeing Topo on the loser's side is surprising. Now, I know they haven't been playing the game much recently. They're probably just warming up, but good stuff on Fabian. They've really just been doing a lot of damage already.
Yeah, so that sets our winners finals, FabianXP versus SlamTown.
So we got Topo on the left, Tao on the right.
All right, and Tao known for sticking with that character through the night, so we're gonna see that Rimuru again. It looks like, and then a repeat of that Yoshitora.
Coach, I'm going to be right back, okay? You got this?
I got it. All right, so we're gonna slide some ice, but Topo coming up from the top rope. That's Yoshitora's specialty, and Tao has not presented a strong answer to the jump heavy slash quite yet, but I guess it's that jump medium slash to kind of stop the platform and potential other things. Very good air to air from Yoshitora. Ooh, 4 rolls into the ice ball. That's like the #1 Rimuru rule, and she gets a lot of damage off that heavy pursuit. So she quickly turns things around. Tao looking pretty good here. All right, let's see what he does to try to maintain that lead. Tries to see if Topo flinches. Ooh, the ground platform is just perfectly spaced so that Topo can land on it. Ooh, gets a back hit with that jump K, but not really anything you really put behind it. And that running heavy slash is a really good anti-air for Rimuru. He manages to close around with it. Well, it goes to that auto guard dash. Tao not flinching so far, so even though Tao's getting hit and there's no real big damage here, and Topo has to be really careful. Ooh, misses the pursuit and got a throw punish from Topo. So Topo is in control here. The disco hits into the heavy pursuit. Topo looking really good. We're gonna control with the heavy into the instant overhead. I mean the universal overhead. All right, checking with those heavies. Tao just trying to kind of get some space to breathe, and Topo's is always right there ready. But a good throw gives Tao another opportunity to do something here. Ah, that running light slash. Elbow to the face, tied up on the rounds. All right, hops through the overhead there. Putting the platforms there to see what Topo's doing. All right, running away, backing up just in case there's any throw. Topo's still trying to pursue, and Tao leaning heavily into Rimaru's agility and speed to kind of be frustrating here. Doesn't want to run into any stray buttons or anything. Uses that the down forward kick with a quick trip. Tries to platform, but Topo smart enough to meet with the medium slash to control that there. There it is again. Doesn't want Rimuru to get too comfortable up in the air, which is understandable because she has a lot of options from there. But, you know, from the high active jump kick, the air to air with jump heavy, the platform. All right, so Tao has to be careful. Can't really jump here, and so Topo decides to burn the state of nothingness, and Tao's gonna rage burst. Ooh, get it. The air to air into the overhead. Yeah, and tries to go for the fatality, but Topo not having it, closes things out for game 1. Good stuff to Topo. All right, so again, Tao going back in with that Rimuru. We'll see if we got any adjustments to the game plan. All right, oh, and unfortunately, Asuga riff, but no punish. In fact, gets air to air for trying to jump in after it. All right, throws the ice. Tries to land in with the jump heavy to get some frame advantage, but whiffs and gives Topo a chance to retaliate there. And there's that rising ice pillar, and I was wondering when we were going to see that. Because it's one of the things that Yoshitori has to look for when he jumps in the air, and it's enough to give Tao the lead. Put out that mirror as a check to see if Topo will run into it, but Pursuit gives Topo the opportunity to take the lead here from a couple interactions. Oh, big whiff on the ice, Billy. Things are looking pretty bad for Tao, but manages to get out of the corner. Tries to check the instant overhead with the and there's that wacky grab trade.
Ooh, the Tsubaki closing it out. Yeah, Topo has really just adjusted their tempo great. At first they were just playing way too reckless, but I feel like they've slowed it down a little bit, just enough.
All right, there's that beautiful overhead from Rimuru, and throws out Topo out of the weapon flip.
Yeah, we know what that was. It was a starboard weapon flip there. That could have been really bad. Tao throws him out of it. Big lead for Tao. Universal overhead. A little bit of chip. Not quite. Punish. There you go.
Yep. That awkward air reset that comes from Yoshitori's heavy kind of works against him a good amount of the time. There it is. Using that ice pillar again to check the neutral jumps.
Okay, nice check. That JB's just been doing great work, but wow, that 5AB from Tao there just reached up in the sky and caught Topo.
Yep, tries to check low. Ooh, good hop on the throw.
I would not have been ready for that. Oh my gosh.
Using that down forward kick to just kind of stop those hops. Good stuff from Tao. So,
yeah.
But Tao has to be careful. Can't commit too hard here.
Okay, they're both in the blue. Yeah, Tao does not need much. What do you do? Oh, very good choice. Very good choice. Yeah, when a throw will kill, it doesn't matter if your character is good and save nothingness or not. You're just at such a big advantage, you want to go for it. Now, Topo does have a Genji, and typically he has a flow. There is a flow chart to character selection. He will go with Yoshi until it doesn't seem like it's working out anymore, and then he'll switch to Genjiro.
We'll see what we got. We got the cross-up record right out of the gate. Put Tao in the corner. Catch it with the straight heavy. Yeah, a little difficult to punish on that weapon flip, but Topo's still in control here.
Oh my gosh, from downtown with the run up. Tao needs a lot of damage though. He is way in a deficit at this point. Oh, tries to punish, but just too far.
Yeah, when the opponent is in a position where they don't really have to commit too hard, Rimuru's trickery kind of loses a little bit of its bite.
For sure. Oh, nice back roll. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Topo knows he doesn't need much, but he just can't seem to get it. He's trying. 8 seconds on the clock. Tao, knowing this is probably out of his reach, meditates. Yeah, a little bit of damage there. At that point, it's a little bit more meditation for the stock.
Yeah, the only way Tao's going to get that round was on a rage burst, which is not really advisable. So we're moving on.
Yeah. Ooh, nice neutral jump. That was very good.
Yep.
Now, Genjiro doesn't have a lot of great neutral buttons. I mean, the first hit of that wreck is incredibly quick, but you'll see him oftentimes neutral jumping with jump heavy. It's a very strong button, and sometimes that's all the neutral you need.
Yeah. All right, jumps over the card. A little awkward situation there, but both players kind of back up a little bit. All right, roll with that ice. Little Tandike. Ooh, run under heavy slash. One of the Rimuru's better anti-airs.
Topo in a deficit now, yep.
So Tao's slowing down the pace just a little bit. Yep. Because Topo was looking for something.
Yeah, 8 seconds on the clock now. Tao, he just needs to not take anything crazy. Well, it's not going to hurt that bad. I would just lay down. Yeah.
It's like it's that point. In fact, I guess a little bit of water work with if he wants to charge that medication.
Oh, what a great jump AB. Yeah, Gen's jump AB is just a fantastic hitbox. Now Tao's at about 45%. Trying to get as much of that meditation as he can.
Without getting hit with AB.
Yeah, too late now. He's fully enraged, so... Okay, nice block. That's a start. Oh my goodness. Yeah, had to rage explode. Oh!
This goes immediately into the cross-up. That's the Gijiro tech right there. Are you gonna sit there?
Yeah. It is the cross-up Rekka, or the Rekkas in general, are just so fast. They're almost never not a good option. So great play from Topo there. The character switch does what it needs to do, moves him on to the next round. However, shouts to the man, Tao. Always coming through to support 5SP. As I mentioned earlier, he's definitely focusing on other games at this time, but really grateful. And, you know, he definitely makes it a point to come through and support the game. So shouts to Tao. Okay, and that means up next we've got me and InitialDrive. It has been a long time since we played in this game, so no expectations. Let's get in there and see what happens.
Got some more DMV friendly fire here. So I'm guessing we're gonna expect to see some Kiyoshiro versus Yoshitora. Or we gonna bring out that secret weapon? Let us see. Let us see. All right. So looks like we don't have the two guys on the box here, Yoshitora versus or not, excuse me, Sugar Bear is going to be playing Kiyoshiro. My senses left me for a moment. My apologies. Right, so that's a Kiyoshiro. We're about to do a Kiyoshiro mirror. InitialDrive definitely plays this character. But looks like we're going with the Yoshitora. And jump heavy, we trust. Now imagine Kyoshiro's, yeah, that's about to say, I was going to point out that Kyoshiro's spin there is going to be like a really good check against Yoshitora jump. So Yoshitora won't have like the freedom that he would usually have, but you know, it's still jump heavy, it's still good, but it's just one of those things where, you know, InitialDrive might want to take other considerations. And so far, InitialDrive, it's got a pretty bad life deficit. I was gonna say that, you know, he had the corner, but catches Sugar Bear rolling out with that Asagao. Putting all those hits on there, using the I was probably looking for like a jump away. It was one trying to like preemptively snipe it. There's the InitialDrive special. He will check to see if you know how to punish or avoid the second weapon flip after the first. Good whip punish on the with the heavy slash from Yoshitora there. InitialDrive trying to take the lead back, or take the lead at all, I guess. Trying to get some kind of damage on, but Sugar Bear proving to be a vault, just close to the public here. Looking like a perfect game at the moment, and InitialDrive rolls into that flame, and I guess he tried to move away, and InitialDrive had a hard read there of bar heavy, but unfortunately dies with that rage bar, and 1-0 for InitialDrive. I mean for Sugar Bear, excuse me. A little frantic in this last match here. All right, we're rolling back in with Yoshitora. Yeah, it looks like InitialDrive tried maybe a little bit too hard to press the issue and trying to get in, and Sugar Bear just has that personality where he's willing to weather the storm and get the opportunities later. All right, trying to do some pokes. No recoil cancels yet. Going out the tsunamis to check the movement. All right, and then there's that sugar bear aggression. Well, I see you being a little too calm about this, and you're too wary of my pokes. Let me go in there and make sure you're awake. All right, runs right into the flames. I don't know what the intent there was, but it worked out perfectly for Sugar Bear. And a recoil cancel Toad. Ah, misses the pursuit though. All right. Ah, comes down from the top rope to cut that dome in half. Perfect from Sugar Bear. Already on match point. All right, checking those ankles with that crouching medium. The air to air. And it's just like, sees the frustration of Initial Drive trying to get in. It was taking advantage of it, but Initial Drive finds the mark and manages to push a little bit, push the issue a little bit, and now getting those throws. Trying to stay alive out here. But Initial Drive, again, on a losing round, and still has bar. And now there's almost no health involved. So we're going to go ahead and pop that state of nothingness. Ah, not enough to kill. I thought that Initial Drive would land into the Easton, but things are still okay. Like, this is in a range that's winnable, but Sugar Bear with the air-to-air light slash, little palm thrust. Jumping against Kyoshiro with that big high jump can kind of get over the range of where Yoshitora's jump heavy is. So, good stuff from Sugar Bear.
Yo, shout out to Initial Drive. It's good to see them playing the game again. I mean, as you know, I don't know how long it's been. Doesn't matter. Losers round top 8. They made it all the way here after all that time away. So hopefully they stick with it and we see them back again. Okay. So let's go to losers quarters now. It's going to be Hawako versus Topo, which is surprisingly, this is a run back from, what was it? The Sam show? No, it was DTK Sessions. They were one of our 5SP first to 10, so a little bit of a blast from the past. They both did fantastic. Those were good times. Okay, JoacoBrody and Topo. Then after that will be me versus Small, and then we'll get into winners finals.
All right.
I'm just noticing now that Hawako and Topo are both set to away. Let me ping them in Discord just to make sure.
So Wako with the check my notes here with the Kazuki and Topo with the Genjiro and Yoshitora.
Okay. Hopefully we're going to have him here in a second. Thank you everybody who's come out, both players and viewers. It's great to see the support for 5SP week in and week out. I definitely appreciate it. The players appreciate it. The game appreciates it. And it's definitely worthy of your time. So thank you all for coming through. Hopefully it's been entertaining for y'all.
Yeah, can't do this without y'all.
Okay, so Topo left, Wako right.
Alright, so I'll set up on the character select screen. And we got the Yoshitora versus Kazuki.
So when they did the first to 10, Topo came out on top. Who knows how much circumstances have changed since then. I feel like Hawako's definitely been putting in time. We'll have to see what happens here.
Hawako turning up the aggression, the heat, so to speak, with those overheads and running light slashes there.
Nice big pursuits.
Using that speed to get under that far heavy, or that jump heavy, excuse me.
Okay, nice back turn combo there.
Yep.
Goes for the pants and whiffs, and that's a big punish.
Yep, another character that has the ability to check the teleport, check the pants there. So Wako is gonna have to be a little bit careful.
Ooh, very good time to use Tsubaki. And there's never a good time to use Tsubaki, so shout out to Topo for showing that move exists.
Right. I like how Huako is using that run speed with Suzuki to just kind of avoid a lot of what Yoshitora is doing. It's really good, but Topo's still hanging in there and getting those hits.
I feel like Kaz's speed is probably one of his strongest assets. I mean, the guy is just lightning quick. His tick throw game as a result is very impressive.
And it's hard to like land on him and put him in spaces where it's awkward for him because he can just move.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but Topo doing a good job of just staying off the ground, if you notice. Every single time he feels threatened by the throw, he's doing something that puts him in the air. But that little toe tap there into the little pursuit, closing it out for Huako. We got one round piece.
Yep, there's that run up throw. Got two glowing red rage characters, not one. Yeah, I scouted the jump, but was just slightly off the timing.
Ooh, went for that tick grab, didn't work out. Pretty much even on health. Great block, no punish though. Oh, stops the blocking. Misses a big pursuit, that's unfortunate. Ooh, that's deep, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that jump heavy does a lot of work for Wako there. And we're gonna get a punish here.
Yeah, that's just death, yeah, nice.
Let it rip.
Yeah, had it been any other situation, I feel like Huako could have done a lot of damage, but Topo was going to be able to respond with like Rage Explode or something, but he had that charge, and that charge just killed outright.
Alright, we got the Rekka already putting a little damage. And catches the teleport since it was in the corner. It's a lot easier to punish. Ooh, nice combo.
Yeah, the hitbox on Kaz's jump heavy is a little strange. Like, it's waist high, so, oh my goodness, who cares what I was talking about? Roll to WFT, you're in a really bad spot. Ooh, I like the use of the Antioki Fireball. Takes the lead back and gets his weapon back. Ooh, nice neutral jump. Oh my god, trying to get that throw. Oh, oh no, oof, that's emotion. Ah.
Yeah, that when you lose. You just feel it when someone's like this loses their control for just a moment and they press those buttons and they probably instantly regret it.
Yeah, and it was good on Topo just to outright attack right after that. Really good call from him. Huako not out of it. He wishes he had that resource, but at this level of play, you have to put that behind you real quick.
Yeah, a friend of mine once said the best players have the worst memories.
That's a really nice thing.
All right. And a lot of work with those records, and I like what Topo is doing, which is basically like taking advantage of the other side of speedy characters, where you can just fill the screen with stuff, and they have to navigate around it in an instant, stuff like that.
Topo has just been on point with these rolls in the WFTs. Just Huako's not been able to throw out a fireball. At this point, he has to be strongly reconsidering his game plan when it comes to his fireballs.
And there's that heavy slash to close it out. And so the switch to Genjiro paying off dividends for Topo. It's like putting those weapon flips, those heavy slashes out, those records out, because you know Kazuki's gonna move. You know Kazuki's fast. It's like, well, you got to be careful if you don't want to run into this wall. Okay, that's an interesting option.
And not a lot of damage, but enough to establish that lead early on. And there's that tick, just extending that lead now.
Yep, gets a fireball charge. It's already big opportunity for Topo, but unfortunately it's just a step too late to take advantage.
Ooh, I like that.
Good
Punish?
air.
Nope.
Yeah. Topo had the benefit of having Wako in the corner, but not that time.
Oh wow, not a good trade. Not even a trade, just got stuffed.
Yeah, that's a good fadeaway heavy slash from Topo there.
And we see Topo's in rage, and we know what that means. That WFT is at the forefront of his mind. Let's see if Wako can survive. Nice patience.
Yeah, not a big punish, so Topo still has an opportunity to fight back here. That fireball being extremely fast, you have to be really careful.
Yeah, this is such a scary moment. Okay, good show.
Can't cross up in the corner.
Yeah, to be completely honest, I oftentimes like to fight Genja out of the corner just for that reason.
Ooh, good air, medium slash.
Yeah, and you got that big pursuit off the 6-6C. Good stuff. Oof, weird.
And that's a costly unforced area there.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, hey, at least you got the fireball charge for the next round.
Yeah, for sure.
Can be significant, but it's still pretty funny.
Yeah, Topo coming in with rage, though. We know how big of a factor that's been. Oh, my goodness.
Rage. Ah, that awkward tumble back through Topo off.
Yeah, you can punish it for sure. You just gotta be on top of it. Okay. No, scary check. Nice duck into the Rekkas.
Gotta be careful here on the wake up because that big fireball can put a stop to your plans immediately.
Oof. Okay, that fireball, that big charge now gone. Trying to throw desperately, does get it.
Yeah, leaves at least one charge behind and pumps it back up again. There's that pursuit. Awkward throw trade.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
I was not ready for that. That was a really good use of the fireball there.
No! Oh my goodness.
Big opportunity for Topo here. It's still pretty bad, but it's a big opportunity.
No! Oh, I wonder if that 5C was already out. I'm not sure, but yeah, that startup of that 5C was so slow since it was State of Nothingness. It was just more than enough time for Topo to do whatever he liked. Good stuff.
Yeah, I imagine Joaco probably had the plan to like try to knee in and grab the weapon real quick, but was not expecting the time slow right there.
For sure, really good match. You can definitely see Joaco has been leveling up for sure, but Topo was really good about putting himself in positions where he couldn't be thrown. So hopefully we could see more of them in the future. It's good to have Topo here. It's always a pleasure to have Joaco. But yeah, moving on. We're going to have me versus Small. You did really good this week, Joaco.
Yeah, that was excellent work.
Okay, let's hit up Small. Okay.
Right, so we're gonna have Sugar Bear versus Small, Kyoshiro versus good old Hanzo here. Hanzo gotta get around those Kyoshiro pokes, and Kyoshiro has to be ready for the Hanzo's tricky nature. Alright, start things off with that crouching medium slash. Check the ankles. Already has the life lead. Alright, checks the after situation for a second. It catches Small again. It's just trying to stay active enough to just kind of catch Small off guard. Just wakes up with the flame. And Small takes a little chip there. A little punish on the slide. But run up throw. Doing some wonders for Small. So Small trying to gradually pull that life lead together. You see the rolls there. Trying to set up for that inevitable roll command grab, I'm sure. That's what the slides are part of as well, I think. Alright, tries to come up for the top rope, but Sugar Bear is ready. Hops out of the corner. And then begins the pursuit. Ooh, is ready for the teleport, but unfortunately Kyoshiro's jump prevents the punish on the way down. But nonetheless, you know, Kyoshiro has a pretty big lead. Unless Sugar Bear like runs into something terrible, which that would have been pretty terrible. Things were looking pretty good. So Sugar Bear takes the first round. Block on that poke, and so Small's gonna slow it down just a little bit. And there's a punish with the command grab. Throws out the fireball to set up the approach. Catches the tsunami. Things are looking much better for Small this round. Taking little hits here and there, but they're not enough to challenge the life lead and really deter Small's actions. Small just putting a teleport out there just to get out of the corner. Pushes Sugar Bear back in with a couple of kicks. And it's not too worried about these waves. They're not going to do enough chip damage to really bother Hanzo. Oh, rolls through the poke and gets the command grab. Again, one of those privileges command grab characters have in this game. The invincibility from the roll goes through the poke, and then you grab the recovery. Ooh, almost got a clean jump in from that whiff poke there. But Sugar Bear recovers just in time for block. Small got the corner there. Alright, trying to throw a little smoke and mirrors with the teleport there. Sugar Bear having to defend himself there. Aha, I thought the throw was coming out, but I'm guessing Small was looking for something else. But nonetheless, Small still looking pretty good here. Neither player pays for that teleport. All right, comes off the top rope, gets a good hit, but Sugar Bear immediately takes the lead with a big standing heavy slash. Ooh, tries to punish the whiff on the slide, but not quite there. Small runs in with the command grab, activates State of Nothingness. Sugar Bear does not bite. Tries to get the overhead with the yeah, there wasn't much there that Small could do short of just like hitting some heavies. Like, because if the throw would have just ran out the clock, so there's not really much there Small could have done. And so game 1 going to Sugar Bear. All right, going right back into it. All right, trips the recovery of the slide. I mean, of the roll, excuse me. Ah, tries to chase, but makes it just in time to block. All right, Small trade on the fireball there. Mostly works out for Small because the guy's Kyosuro trapped in the corner, but Sugar Bear using that spin. Ah. Jumps over the fireball. Oh, just in time to block those shurikens. Small is quickly running out of options here. All right, the universal overhead for the knockdown. A little back and forth. Unfortunately for Small, no punish on the grab, but gets the run-in grab of his own. Ah, there it is again. But is that gonna be enough? Yeah, Sugar Bear's just gonna sit there and run a clock, and Small now has to figure out what they're gonna do with Hanzo there. Like at this point, as long as Sugar Bear doesn't like openly commit to something, you know, he's gonna have a life lead. So Small is one match away from being eliminated. So hopefully they can come up with something to get to game 3. All right, Sugar Bear eating a little clock there just to see what'll happen. All right. Small taking some hits there, giving some hits to Kyosuro there, but loses the air-to-air war, but nothing to deter the actions. Small still pretty much in control here, kind of nickel and diming, taking the damage and taking advantage of Sugar Bear's hesitancy there, to kind of get some grabs in. And that universal overhead going over some pokes. Tries to do the running heavy, but wisp, but no harm, no foul. So far, we're just kind of like going in, getting some hits, getting out of there, not getting in danger. Ooh, avoids the toe, which is huge. Sugar Bear's options are becoming more and more narrow as Small just like takes total control of the match. At this point, Kyosuro doesn't really have the tools available to take that much damage realistically in that amount of time. Without you know, burning the rage bar, obviously. Oh, that fadeaway heavy clips some extended hurt box, and that's a really great way for Small to start the round if they want to make it to game 3. Ah, gets clipped by the tsunami. Looks like Sugar Bear starting to see a little bit of those sparks of impatience and is gradually taking advantage of it. Now, will Small use the State of Nothingness here, or will they attempt to try to get some damage? Ooh, good hop against the throw. And again, Kyosuro chases that air jump and manages to get the 2-0. So good stuff to Sugar Bear. So that's Topo versus Sugar Bear for the semis finals. So I imagine he's about to just roll back into it.
Yo, shout outs to Small. I really appreciate them coming through every single week. They're such a good player too. It's always a pleasure to fight them. So good stuff. Hopefully we see them again next time. But it is now time for our winners finals, which is going to be FabianXP from Colombia. They've just been destroying everyone in their path tonight so far. So they're going to be going up against SlamTown, though, the brick wall himself. We'll see what Slam can do. I think this is Slam's second week in a row being in winners finals, so it should be exciting. Let's just get right to it. SlamTown, Fabian. Now, I really don't know Fabian enough to really determine who we should expect to see out of them. I know we saw the Charlotte, but you know, seeing one player play one game of 5SP does not say the whole story. You know what I mean? Like, they could play anyone as far as we know.
You're correct.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to be getting into it quick, though. They're both readied up. Oh, first to 3. Let me establish that. First to 3. Not everyone who enters is to always, you know, familiar with the tournament format, so just to make sure.
Of course. We're gonna see if it's gonna be Charlotte or somebody else versus that gal.
Okay, they are in. It's gonna be SlamTown on the left, Fabian on the right, and as I mentioned, winners finals, first to 3.
All right, going with Galford this time. Maybe doesn't want to feel outranged by those pokes, and we would rather kind of lean on speed and agility to get around Gal.
Now, one thing I can say for sure is Fabian does train with the reigning champ who gave up their seat this time. So we know they're very versed in the game, but for me personally, this is going to be a learning experience for me about their game and how they play. So I assume it's going to be the same for SlamTown, but nice neutral jump heavy there. A lot of damage into the throw. Fabian unarmed on the back foot. 100 hands. Almost kills. Yeah. Nice check.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fabian blocked the first 2 hits, I believe, and then this got hit by the ref. All right, stop that hop in. That's SlamTown favorite Terry there. Gets a knockdown, the corner, and just throws Fabian right back in there.
Yeah, we saw SlamTown do an empty roll there. I got $50 on him thinking that was his rage, and that was going to be roll forward in the WFT. But anyways, SlamTown in a deficit. Fabian, solid life lead here. Empty jump into the grab. Good stuff.
Now to take advantage of SlamTown's like frustrated state there, and manages to get a bunch of hits off of Galford to close that round.
So just as quickly as SlamTown took that first round, Fabian responds with one. Oh!
Page 59.
Okay. Gets the weapon back. Wow.
It had a huge cost.
Oh, and there it is. The other. Oh, no! No! This son of a gun, with the fervor that he tries to get instant kills, I'm under the assumption that if he doesn't get one per tournament, he has to do push-ups. Fabian having a thought, which I respect.
All right, looks like we're going to somebody else. Okay, we're going to tomorrow.
Interesting.
You know, I got interesting weapon flips too.
So, I mean, we can definitely see that they're moving pretty freely around character select, so this is good. Okay, right call from SlamTown, but just a little bit late. Catches him that time. Oof, damage. Ooh, nice hop. Oh, and he does the catch counter there, and it works out. Oof.
Checks the slide and catches that jump away. Oh, we got the sand.
Hey, I got hit with the tail end of the pocket sand there out of the air. Ooh, empty jump, run up, throw.
Even I was waiting for that jump heavy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as you can see, oh gosh, you got away with one there. What we can do, Slam. Oh, just 5AB. Winning now, 5AB.
All right, got that running heavy slash with a knockdown. Tries to jump away. Is not trying to get any shenanigans, but you better be careful. That weapon flip is going.
Nice block. Okay, punish with the throw. I really like that choice.
Nobody home.
Oh wow, just seconds too early. Oh my gosh, no punish.
Yeah. Oh. SlamTown was not ready for that, and unfortunately, it cost them the round.
Okay, 1 round apiece. I feel like that could have been a lot worse. I think SlamTown got away with one there.
Just using those hops and frustrating movement to try to avoid Gao's space, have him swing it air. It's working so far, but SlamTown finally catches up. But Fabian puts a little damage on the table.
That's the third SlamTown classic, is it works once but doesn't work the second time. But nice 5AB, thick damage. Really wants that throw. Nice duck. What is happening?
Tries to open up with heavy slash. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's pretty much a recessive bar can go, you know, file his taxes, you know, kiss his kids goodnight, and then go hit you with that heavy pursuit. Once that fireball lands.
So that was Gao's close 5AB, and I don't know if y'all saw how far behind him that hit. That actually shocked me. Hand to forehead. SlamTown takes it though. 2-0 right now over Fabian. Goes for the Charlotte. I wonder if that was all playtime. Is this the real deal? We're gonna have to wait and see. Oh, but again, that 5AB's just got fantastic range.
I wonder if they were just worried about like stuff like that, like Charlotte startup and just the lack of the range of our normals compared to Gao, and just the damage differentials from what happens when one character hits the other.
Yeah, I mean, you very well may be right. Maybe this is who we... Ooh, that was so good. It's hard to recognize when Charlotte jump AB is actually a cross-up, but Fabian, no problem there. Disarm SlamTown, then close it out. First round going to them. Oh, we let him win quotes rock? All right, let's go. Roll. You know what that was.
I guess the next one it's gonna happen the third time because you don't believe in it.
Yeah. No way he's gonna do it again.
All right, trying to poke out there. Oh, yep. Stop the bayonet lunge. There's that jump heavy. Charlotte's known for that quick, short, fast jump.
Such a good duck. Fabian now cornered.
Yes, SlamTown really adept at using those recoil tools and just like catching people trying to flinch after block pokes.
Oh my goodness. It just did so much damage, but that's rage for you. SlamTown just had fantastic momentum, but hey, Sam Show, one well-placed heavy, and that takes it just outright. No response.
Rolling right back into it. And it's not like that really went bad for SlamTown. It was just like the jump heavies at the end got the better of them.
For sure. Yeah, I feel like that was actually SlamTown's round in a big way, but hey, that jump AB was enough. Back into it though, nice counter, runs into that bayonet lunge though. Fabian does not mash. Okay, interesting. Just takes the disarm.
And he gets that running kick and just gets punished with the fall of that. That was a very bold weapon pickup actually.
Yeah, I think SlamTown mashed that 5AB as quickly as he could, and it wasn't in time. I like that roll into DP, covers a lot of options. Again, that jump AB just doing surprising amount of damage, but hey, she's in rage.
It's like, just to kind of compensate for Gao, he doesn't really have anything that explicitly really attacks that angle in a really reasonable way. And so, and with Charlotte having a really fast and short jump angle there, it's probably like pretty difficult for him to deal with. At least that's what we've been seeing.
Yeah, I feel like probably, yeah, you're going to have to see some pinpoint precision jump AB. Going to have to call him out on that or react, jump back with jump AB or something like that. Because, yeah, nothing on the ground is going to handle that. Mashes out the time slow. Fabian does not want to go to next round. SlamTown tries to get that Eason. Oh, there is some invul on that, but not enough. Trade, but SlamTown was on death's door, so that's in Fabian's favor. I think I missed a game there. That's 2-2 if I'm not mistaken.
2-2, yep. Quickly brings it back with Charlotte. All right. Last game of winners finals. Let's see who's gonna make it in the grands.
It's really been back and forth. I'd say that Fabian has the momentum right now, but I think a couple or one or two adjustments from Slam can make all the difference.
If we like, there's one right there that jump back heavy to just check Charlotte. Just kind of that's like the typical universal thing you want to do to Charlotte when she leans too heavily. You want to just jump above her and challenge it.
Yeah, I mean, Samsho is a game with not a lot of traditional anti-airs. Like, if you're looking to anti-air, odds are you're using an air-to-air, and that was a fantastic choice of button. Just covered a lot of angles, every angle he needed at that moment. Good stuff.
All right, yep. Using those, going more and more heavily and giving up the ground game in favor of not dying to jump heavy.
Yeah, I mean, if they're just going to keep jumping at you, you have to be able to control the space, and he's doing the right thing. However, oh no, I don't know. I mean, this is a SlamTown kind of. Oh,
well, it worked out. You can't say they got nothing for it.
What is happening? Madness! No, what a jerk! Yo, SlamTown, 2 fatalities in a set. Good stuff to the man from Washington State, taking that one over FabianXP. Very good play.
I guess the rules: if you block 3 weapon flip rolls, you get the second fatality unlocked.
Someone jot that down into the book of Slam. Okay, so SlamTown does take that. Heading on to grand finals. Fabian is going to be heading down to losers finals, where they're going to meet the winner of me versus Topo, which is going to be our next match. So let me get that set up.
All right, so we got Sugar Bear versus Topo. All right. So Topo already coming in from the top rope, trying to see where Sugar Bear's awareness is for those jump-ins. Catches that the jump back, excuse me. Nice block for Topo. Got a little position change, but Sugar Bear's not going to press the corner too much, it seems. Just kind of control that little mid-range there and just try to be stable. Ooh. Just a little punish on the with photon. Topo not quite sure how to respond to that, so they just kind of back up. Jump heavy checks. Sugar Bear just trying to stay cool, calm, low commit, and not try to run into anything. Not a big punish on that whiff throw, but again, Sugar Bear still in control. The clock's running out, and so looks like Topo. Oh, Topo almost lost a life lead at the last second, but the clock saves them. All right, run up throw from Sugar Bear, trying to pump up the aggression a little bit. Throws out the flame to see if Topo was going to reel in the roll forward. Tries to jump up in air to air to jump heavy, but Topo is just a little too quick. That pursuit over and over again. So we're just gonna try to punish Sugar Bear for trying to fight out of the corner and take what we can. Got a big life lead. Gets a nice little punish on the boson there. Air to air. Tries to come up from the top rope again. Crouching heavy, and then there's another punish on the Botan. And so Topo was in control of that match, but was trying a little too hard to close out SugarBerry. SugarBerry used those opportunities to get the big damage. And again, there's another check on the jump heavy with the air-to-air. Yep, and there's another one. So SugarBerry looks like he's gotten a hold of those patterns. There's another one. And so Topo is in state nothing state, and it's a down round, so it's very possible they can die in 1 or 2 hits. So they got to be careful whether they're gonna die with that bar or not. And of course, SugarBerry is not gonna commit to something as a jump without exposing themselves to a big risk. That's to put a punish on the disco. Jumps into the jump heavy. Uses the knockdown to eat up time, and then goes ahead and just does the weapon flip because if Topo blocks it, they get chipped, they get hit if they moved. So it was one of those things where Topo would have made a pretty good read to avoid that. So one on the board for SugarBerry. Topo kind of cooling it down now, trying to avoid the amount of pokes ran into. And there's that air-to-air anti-air. All right. Challenges the block the distro with a run up through. Yeah, so it feels like Topo can't quite find the spacing and rhythm to really open up SugarBerry. But it's still managing to pile on the pressure. Get a throw, so things are looking pretty good for Topo right now. You know, this is the start of a good change of momentum there. But SugarBerry gets that comfortable spacing again, pokes, takes advantage of the hesitation, and a good whiff punish on the flame from Topo. Keeps them in the game. We still got the air-to-air. I think Topo was trying to throw the whiff, and it's quite out of range. SugarBerry did not stay down. And I think SugarBerry had the life lead there, but may not have been sure in the heat of the moment, so understandable. All right, just gets out of the way, tries to keep that space, just trying to keep Yoshitora from getting comfortable, and then again running up and throwing when Topo just kind of puts the weight. Good punish on the back dash spin there. Air-to-air trade. SugarBerry still has the lead, though it's getting closer to evenish. Doesn't quite finish the combo. It's unfortunate. Hopefully it does not come back to bite Topo, because this is the last set if SugarBerry wins. And there it is, a 2-0 from SugarBerry. So good stuff for Topo.
Yo, shout out to Topo for coming through. Like, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for Topo to come through, because back when my tournaments were NA only, Topo was like giving me shit constantly about the fact that it wasn't open to SA. And I was like, when we opened up to SA, I was like, all right, Topo's coming. And it took him a little bit, but he finally came through. I know he hasn't been playing a bunch lately, but hopefully see more of him in the future. I mean, NASA Sam Show, 5SP, the more the merrier. Hopefully see him again in the future.
Indeed.
Okay, so me versus Fabian. Let me get it set up.
All right, so that'll be Fabian versus SugarBerry for Lucha's finals. Winner goes on to play SlamTown. All right, here we go. Losers finals, first to 3. Yoshiro. And Fabian's been using multiple characters. Now we're going to see SlamTown. Alright, go ahead and take that space of SlamTown. Both of these characters kind of have similar MOs, even if they have slightly different methodologies. They have like the long range normals, the floaty jumps. And so they have to often, you know, take a little unorthodox ways of attacking people. You know, SlamTown has that huge threat with the rising heavy, crouch heavy, where he can mix you up with high-low, and then in rage, it does a lot of damage. But Sugar Bear waits out the rage, and Fabian's gonna try to box in Sugar Bear. And I don't know if Fabian was looking for like a run-up, but unfortunately, he gets hit out of that grab. He loses round 1. All right, that fadeaway jump heavy there. Hitting Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear's gonna have to work a little, get that lead. There it is again. We just saw that 3 times in a row. Is Fabian gonna try it again? Nah. Sugar Bear didn't think it was gonna happen a 4th time, so decided to still out the ground poke. So 1 up for Sugar Bear. Going to Galford, who we saw versus SlamTown in the grand finals. I think that was Fabian's first character. All right, again, back it up just like with SlamTown to get some space. So Sugar Bear is gonna go ahead and press in and see if he can trap Fabian in the corner. Fabian with the run-up grab, gets the corner for himself. All right, running into those straight pokes. Fabian not quite sure how to deal with the little jab there. All right, well, still pretty puts anyone's game. Sugar Bear has a slight lead, very slight now, and Fabian commits to go into the full grab, and Sugar Bear tries to hit them with the toad, but doesn't quite work out. So Fabian manages to grab this round. Galford pick working out so far. Yeah, trade with the plasma blade. Plasma blade knocks down, giving Fabian the advantage here. But now they're locked in the corner versus Yoshiro. Sugar Bear gonna back up, opting for safety over pressure. All right, clips Yoshiro out of the air. We're having like a fast back and forth scrambling here. Fabian trying to be careful not to run into too much, but it's proving kind of futile right now. I think that was a flat-out punish on the plasma blade, or at the very least, Fabian tried to move. So we're even up the rounds. This is a more hectic match, you know, giving Galford speed. And so Sugar Bear's trying to actively put stuff out in front of himself, just so Fabian might possibly run into it, like such. And there's that 2 heavies in a row. Goes for 2B to clip those toes. Fabian took a lot of damage from that set of exchanges there. Good call on the jump over to Tsunami, but backs up. Checking the throw there. No punish, so Fabian's still in it. It's in a state of nothingness right now, but ideally you want to get Sugar Bear down, but you know you don't want to die either. And so you're getting Sugar Bear down into the kill range. Very risky jump from Sugar Bear, but no call out from Fabian there. And so now Sugar Bear's within a dying range. Uses the hard knockdown to kind of take the time off the clock and punishes the instant overhead with the throw. So Fabian was trying to get that last little bit of health, and it didn't quite work out. It's going to Charlotte, the character that they went out on versus SlamTown. Oh, beautiful anti-air from Sugar Bear, showing depth of matchup knowledge on like that specific angle of dealing with Charlotte there. And then decides to air that one, blocks the cross up successfully. And Fabian keeps trying to push the issue, punishes the bayonet lunge, and goes air to air. And this is one of those times where Kyoshiro's like high jump like specifically works out for him because he's gonna go over Charlotte's head and just kind of like dunk her. And so you have to be really careful when you're not like directly on top of Kyoshiro when you want to jump. So this is looking like the actual easiest match for Kyoshiro so far. The Tam and Galfer were definitely much more competitive, and Fabian seems to be struggling here. But nobody home on that air to air, so Fabian still has an opportunity. We got the state of nothingness. Things are still within range for Fabian to win, but they might have to give up the bar to do it. I don't know if that would have fully chip killed due to how much health Charlotte have in her health difference, but nonetheless, Fabian got caught out, so GG's to Fabian. There's a 3-0 from Sugar Bear.
Shout outs to Fabian for coming through. I definitely appreciate that. Like, I've seen them around as well, and like they've been I haven't like interacted with them a ton, but they did fantastic tonight, and I hope that they keep coming through. They were great.
Indeed.
Oh gosh, in the grudge match, SlamTown versus me. It's been in my favor for a while now, but I feel like it's only a matter of time before SlamTown figures it out. Maybe that time is tonight. I guess we'll find out. But it's gonna be a miserable grind. So let's just get into it.
All right, so we got a grand finals, last set of the night, and that would be SlamTown versus Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear coming in from the loser side, so he will have to win 2 sets of first to threes to win the grand finals, while SlamTown only have to win 1. SlamTown going straight to grand finals from the winner's side using that Gao. Seeing interesting chicks like roll into weapon flip for people who try to jump. A lot of retaliation from those pokes, and then Sugar Bear's kind of conservative playstyle, kind of backing up, using the tsunamis, trying to air the jump-ins, and trying to mix in just a little bit of aggression to keep things from getting monotonous and just throwing off the opponent's rhythm. So definitely looking forward to this set. So here we go. Gao definitely has the range to deal with Kyoshiro, but Kyoshiro's range is not a joke either, so it's going to come down to a lot of spacing and timing decisions. And with Gao, if Gao whiffs, there's always that potential that Kyoshiro can get that whiff punish. So we're going to start out a little bit conservative from both players. I say that, and SlamTown goes immediately runs in for the grab. All right, so we got some back and forth poking. SlamTown is managed to sneak a little lead in. We're gonna poke. Yeah, not even gonna bother to try to challenge that jump in. It's just gonna back up and get some space. All right. Yeah, and given Kyoshiro's nature and this Sugar Bear's nature as a player, SlamTown's not doing any of the recoil cancels. It's just taking the pokes because Kyoshiro's generally not going to reach, and most of the stuff that reach won't hurt. And SlamTown's already got a pretty nice lead. Backing up, just trying to stay out of danger. Tries to hop in for, I'm guessing it was a grab. And Sugar Bear was ready. Sugar Bear got a little too anxious and caught that poke at the last second. Goes ahead and just gives up the round, takes what little meditation is there from the rage bar, and we're moving on. All right, just driving Kyoshiiro to the corner. Sugar Bear gave up the block just a little too early, but has a heavy weight for SlamTown. It's a big throw whiff. A regular throw, so it's not the worst punish in the world, but it gives SlamTown the ability to take the initiative here. Just has to figure out a way to just kind of bait a response out of Kyoshiiro, which I guess run-up throw is the best one you got. But unfortunately, is not enough. Tying up. SlamTown looking for an opportunity, same as Sugar Bear. SlamTown decides to take the commit to the jump. And managed to get the land in. So no one really has the higher ground yet. We're just really just feeling each other out. Just trying to find a good opportunity for like a big damage. Ah, beautiful deflect from SlamTown. Ooh, hop over the tsunami. I wonder if they were expecting a little more from that, but still, it was still pretty good. SlamTown maintaining a very slight lead, and I don't think they have it anymore. Jed tries to chip, and SugarBear's ready with the punish. Alright, run up grab, try to take control of the situation. The clock is running out really fast, so takes advantage of SugarBear's cautiousness. Oh God! SugarBear going in for the throw, and SlamTown ready with their own. Going in game 2. By the way, SugarBear, if you can hear me, your mic's still on. Alright, so here we go. Game 2. SlamTown hopping, and there was not much happening, but decides just to back up and go for safety. You got Kiyoshiro backed up into the corner. And there's the grab. SugarBear's gonna go ahead and take the roll out of the corner. Back it up to contain SlamTown. Yeah, doesn't want to press the issue too hard and risk getting chunked by some of Gao's moveset. All right, knockdown trade. SlamTown looking good here. Tries to run in, only a slight punish, but the toe follow up gives SugarBear a pretty big reward. Those long recovery posts of Gao are actually slow enough to get jumped in from Kiyoshiro, giving SugarBear a round one. A lot of slow playing, a lot of careful decision making here. No, neither one of them really want to overcommit too hard without just like a full confident read. A lot of those moments of doing nothing where both of the players just kind of wait for one another. Avoids the throw, but still just kind of running into a few pokes. But SugarBear leaning on those lows because I already saw the deflect a couple times. Got hit by one of them. So just presenting that out there just so SlamTown won't do too much. SlamTown manages to get a good poke in. Oh, runs into another one at the last second. But SugarBear still has to be careful. Oh, that throw was critical for SlamTown to get that round. Critical, good stuff. So we're tied up again with rounds wise. So we hop over the crouch and medium slash, get a little punish. But SugarBear still in the lead, albeit slight. Just hops under the jump in, not trying to challenge it too roughly. Alright, good blocks on those universal overheads. Alright, now I'm seeing a black screen. So I can't really tell you. There it is again. So it looks like we're back in action and we're just gonna let it rock. So SugarBear's gonna have to find a way to get some kind of lead out of this. And this SugarBear definitely has the bar, so he can't die with that bar. And the clock's running down and they're round down. So go ahead and go for the rage. Ah, you hesitate, you get thrown. Good stuff for SlamTown. 2-0 so far. Is it gonna be a 3-0 grand finals? Or SugarBear gonna bounce back? Most of these games in grand finals, I guess these past 2 games have been like slow play, very deliberate, looking for opportunities. you know, you haven't seen a lot of big chunking damage outside of a few situations. There's a lot of situations like this where small pokes just end up kind of draining characters' health. And Gal's getting a little bit of damage here, but Kyoshiro catching up little by little, getting those 2 heavy slashes in a row. When Sugar Bear senses impatience, you can just be assured that the next poke is coming right after the last one chunked you. All right. So SlamTown closing the gap with Gal, but Sugar Bear gonna run up and get space. Sugar Bear as a player generally really values space, but at the same token ends up in the corner a lot. But he's generally pretty adept at fighting out of it. But in this case, SlamTown is using this situation to their advantage by getting the damage. Yeah, challenging Kyoshiro air to air has not been working out very well for SlamTown. Kyoshiro takes that round. From the playbook. After we saw it a few times. But Sugar Bear managed to pick up weapon without much, you know, without it being too tragic. You know, this is not the worst life deficit. In fact, Kyoshiro takes it back with a few more pokes. And it's trying to stop the forward momentum, but the hops are a little tricky. They kind of go around a lot of buttons. So Sugar Bear's being pretty extra careful about what he can miss to. All right. Yeah. And there's the combo in the Easton. SlamTown did not want to die with meter. So we're going to the 3rd round with SlamTown's bar down, but hey, better than losing. So Sugar Bear sitting on that weapon flip. So those folks are doing a lot more damage. And Kyoshiro keeps rage for quite a bit, it seems. Alright. Yeah, we still haven't seen really strong checks from SlamTown with those jumps, but I'm not quite sure what Gal is specifically looking for. SlamTown didn't take the bait and put a pretty good punish on that spin. And there's that instant overhead. But overall, we're pretty even now, and there's no more resources on the table, so now it's just a straight up fight. And if Gal manages to overcome Kyoshiro here, SlamTown will be the champion of setting the stage 3. But Kyoshiro, or Sugar Bear, is very much in the in the running from getting to the next game. So now we are in game 4. We are 2-1. Sugar Bear doing everything they can to push to the grand finals preset. No. Big chunk from SlamTown already. Sugar Bear's gonna have to fight this from the back foot, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Sugar Bear manages to get the opportunity. So now Sugar Bear is holding on the lead, getting that run up the grab, and trying to put out those annoying pokes for Gal. Ooh, good stuff. A lot of back and forth between these two. Like they get poked, and then they get conservative, and then the run up grabs come, and they start poking again. Like you see this cycle happening over and over in real time. So it's really interesting to see how these two players are reacting. But some big damage starting out from Gal. SlamTown looking pretty good right now. And there's the Toad to check the pokes. Now Sugar Bear backs up, keep that life lead. Wants to see what SlamTown's willing to run into, but not much it seems. And so Sugar Bear's got to make a do or die decision here. And that decision is made by SlamTown, so that's a 3-1 for SlamTown. So our setting the stage champion is SlamTown and Gal. Good stuff to everybody who competed.
And that is it. SlamTown takes it. Like all the way through winners. Congratulations to SlamTown. I've sort of been messing him up for a while now, and I just had a feeling that it was going to happen eventually. So I'm glad I sort of got it out of the way. What happened in that second match? What do you mean? Like, I feel like I made a couple mistakes. There was There was a point where I was like too aggressive. To be completely honest, I don't know. Patience wasn't there. But you did great. You did great. You did the right thing. Dude, I lost my image. I couldn't see what was in front of me. Yeah, my fightcade minimized, so I couldn't see anything. But it's whatever. You know what I mean? No big deal. Congrats, dude. Yo, Fabian, thank you for coming out. So SlamTown is, you're saying, the stage number 3 champion. We were going to do a normal DTK in like 2 weeks, but I actually have something going on that weekend. So we're gonna push it back. We're gonna do a regular saying the stage 2 weeks from now, and then 2 weeks after that we'll do our first DTK. So with that, we'll just call it. Thank you to everybody for coming out, and have a good night. I'll see you all in 2 weeks. Oh wait, no, what am I talking about? Coach, final words, sir?
Say thank you to the players. You know, you can't do it without you guys. Always participating, especially the new faces, those who are new to the game and those who are just new to the tournament. So thanks for coming out, and, you know, spread the word to anyone else who's interested in playing.
For sure. All right, good night, everybody. Take care.
Peace.